911, what's your emergency?
The following content is graphic, emotional, includes dark humor that may not be suitable for all listeners. Discretion is advised. These stories are based on real-life EMS, military, and healthcare experiences. Calls are real, providers are real, names and details have been changed to protect privacy. They may be disturbing to some and are definitely inappropriate for HR department. Any medical or mental health discussion is personal experience, not protocol. Use your damn brain. Follow your local guidelines, and when in doubt, call med control. If you're struggling, don't do it alone. Talk to someone, a coworker, a friend, a therapist, or hell, reach out to me. I'll answer. Need help right now? Text or call 988 or visit 988lifeline.org.
He said most likely we're going to take the leg below the knee. And initially that's what the plan was. He decided in surgery that, no, I want to see what's going on, what we can do. So he just pinned the foot back together as best he could. So I ended up just getting 3 big pins. The first 2 toes, the big toe and the second toe, were pinned back on. And then a pin put right through the side of the foot to kind of hold it together. And it was, let's just wait and see what happens. Was his concept, right? So it actually, honestly, worked pretty well. The end of the day, it was about 2 weeks later. I spent 3 weeks in the hospital. About 2 weeks into it, I started getting an infection. The first 2 toes died. So they were worried about gangrene, and they just said, nope, surgery. We're going to take 2 toes off and do all the skin grafting. So at that point, I didn't have any skin on the top of my foot. So they had to do lots of skin grafting. And basically the end of the day is I lost 2 toes. So pretty lucky. Right before that, it was going to be below my knee. And so I lived that way for, 32 years.
Wow.
As that was my amputation. So it really, it slowed me down a little. But at that point, I learned a big lesson in resilience, right? The surgeons, the doctors, physical therapists, they all agreed that, like, you're going to walk with a limp the rest of your life. You're not going to be able to rock climb again. I lived in a ski town, so I skied a lot. I actually competed racing. They said, it's going to be a couple of years before you get your foot in a ski boot. And I challenged it all. And actually 3 months after that injury, I was out rock climbing again. One of the physical therapists was really cool. He's like, let's do it. Let's get you ready. And so it was learning that hard work and resilience and getting back up. And so that, 3 months later, I was in a modified shoe. I basically cut a shoe up, taped it where it needed to be, and climbed with my heel because my heel wasn't hurt. Right. So, that kind of that fireman engineering brain, like, well, if this doesn't work, I'll just modify it this way. And so that got me, growing up and pretty resilient. So that's, as I went to college, and right after college, I decided I wanted to be a firefighter, paramedic. So I went that road and did that for, I had 18 years in EMS total, 14 in fire. And loved it. Loved every minute of it.
If you think it's too heavy to say it anyway. It beats a eulogy. You don't have to apologize for surviving however you can. You're not the reason things are heavy. You're the reason they're still moving. Need support right now? Reach out to me. Reach out to somebody. Text or call 988 or visit 988lifeline.org. You're not alone. Not in this job. Not in this fight. Want to share your story or connect? Visit critical-run.com or message the Facebook page, Dispatched and Dysfunctional. We're building this for you, for them, for all of us.